Hello there, baseball fans. Let's recap what went down around the league on Wednesday. Looking first at the American League East, the Boston Red Sox hit 3 long balls as they beat the Blue Jays in Toronto 5-3. The Tigers allowed only 5 hits as a staff as they took down the Yankees in the Bronx 2-1. The Tribe only allowed 2 hits in the game as they took down the Rays in St. Petersburg 8-0. The Baltimore Orioles allowed only 5 hits in the game as they grabbed the win against the visiting Royals 5-0. The Angels combined for 4 total home runs as they bested the Mariners in Safeco Field 6-5. The Oakland Athletics grabbed the win over the Rangers in Arlington 7-2. The Miami Marlins knocked out 10 hits as a team as they got the best of the visiting Mets 5-3. The Pittsburgh Pirates knocked out 12 hits as a team as they bested the Cubbies at Wrigley Field 4-1. The Atlanta Braves 9-5. The Nationals had 12 hits as a team as they stomped the Brewers 7-1. The Astros racked up 11 hits as a team as they got a road win against Arizona 6-5. James McCann drove in 4 and had a home run, helping the White Sox push past the Rockies 5-1. The Dodgers completed a short 2-game sweep as they grabbed the win over the visiting Twins 8-0. The Cardinals combined to give the Philadelphia Phillies combined to allow only 4 hits as they got the win over the Giants in San Francisco 3-1. As always, thanks for tuning in. That's all we've got this morning. Enjoy the games later today, and we'll see you tomorrow. Welcome to our Wednesday edition of Inside the Show. Let's jump right into Tuesday's action. Starting in the AL East, the Chicago White Sox held the opposition at bay with only 4 hits as they beat the Blue Jays in Toronto 3-1. Taijuan Walker pitched well, earning his 9th win of the season, leading the Mariners over the Red Sox 4-3. He is among the AL leaders in wins. The Rays put together 10 total hits as they defeated the visiting Angels 5-1. The Orioles broke up their 5-game losing skid as they defeated the visiting Yankees 4-0. The Houston Astros totaled 11 hits as they beat the Tribe in Cleveland 8-4. The Minnesota Twins got 12 hits in this one as they took down the Tigers in Detroit 8-4. Madison Bumgarner got the win, his 6th so far this year, as Arizona were winners over Welcome to Inside the Show. It's the wild day that is the trade deadline. Looking first at the American League East, the Yankees swatted 4 home runs in this one as they took down the Red Sox on the road 9-7. Aaron Savali picked up win number 8 this year as the Tribe defeated the White Sox 4-0. Kyle Funkhauser grabbed his 4th victory out of the pen, leading Detroit to the win over Kansas City 3-2. The Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim launched 3 home runs as they took down the visiting Mariners 10-3. The A's pounded out 17 hits in this one as they were winners over the visiting Rangers 11-7. The Braves combined for a 4-hitter as they grabbed the win against the visiting Reds 3-1. The Mets picked up, 19 hits in this one as they manhandled the Marlins 10-3. The St. Louis Cardinals allowed only 5 hits as a staff as they took a victory against the Brewers in Milwaukee 2-1. The Arizona Diamondbacks hit 3 long balls as they got the best of the Dodgers at home 4-3. They now have 6 straight victories. Luis Perdomo collected win number 3 this year as the Padres got by the Phillies 6-5. The Cubs allowed only 5 hits in the game as they got the win over the Giants in San Francisco 7-2. And that's the show. The trade deadline is only hours away, so don't forget to check in tomorrow for a full recap of the day's events. It's Sunday morning. Welcome to Inside the Show. Starting in the AL East, Trent Thornton collected his 8th win overall, leading the Blue Jays past the A's 5-0. Mitch Garver drove in 3 as Minnesota took care of the Rays 6-5. The win was their 7th in a row. The Tribe combined to give up just 5 hits as they defeated the visiting Yankees 3-2. The Red Sox got 18 hits as they cruised to the win against the Tigers 10-0. The Baltimore Orioles picked up 14 hits in total as they grabbed the win over the Rangers in Arlington 7-4. The Astros got 11 hits overall as they beat the White Sox on the south side 10-0. The Angels racked up 11 hits as a team as they nabbed the extra innings win over the Mariners 6-5. The Colorado Rockies had 12 hits as a team as they beat the Braves in Atlanta 9-7. The Diamondbacks held their opponent to just 2 hits as they took down the Fish in Miami 2-0. The Washington Nationals allowed only 5 hits as a staff as they defeated the visiting Fightin' Phils 2-0. The New York Mets got 12 hits in this one as they nabbed the win against the visiting Cubs 7-6. The The regular season is winding down, but the postseason races are heating up. Here's how yesterday's nail-biting action went down. Looking first at the American League East, the Toronto Blue Jays brought out the brooms in a 3-game sweep as they beat the Tribe in Cleveland 3-2. As of right now, the Indians sit in first place in the American League Central Division. They are more than 10 games ahead of second, while the Blue Jays sit in third place in the American League East Division, 11 games out of first. The Rays totaled 11 hits as they took down the Yankees in the Bronx 6-3. Entering the day's action, the Yankees are leading the AL East, 2 games up on second place, while the Rays are 4th in the division. They're over 20 games out of first. The Boston Red Sox completed a 3-game series sweep as they got the win in extra innings over the Orioles 3-2. It was their 7th win in a row. Heading into the day, the Red Sox are in second place in the AL East. They're 2 games back, while the Orioles are at the bottom of the division. They're over 20. Tigers amassed 14 hits in the game as they took down the Chi Sox in front of a home crowd. At the start of the day, the Tigers sit in 4th place in the American League Central Division. They're over 20 games out of first. And the White Sox are 3rd in the division. They're over 20 games out of first. The Twins earned the 3-game series sweep as they beat the Royals in Kauffman Stadium 8-6. As of today, the Royals sit in last place in the American League Central Division. They're over 20 games out of first, while the Twins are 2nd in the division, but they currently lead the AL wildcard race. The Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim set 3 balls into the seats as they dismantled the A's 9-2. Entering the day's action, the Angels are in 3rd place in the AL West, 16 games. Hi there, everyone. Welcome to this special postseason edition of Inside the Show. In Game 5 of the World Series, the Houston Astros took care of the Mets at Citi Field, clinching the World Series championship. It has been a storybook season for them, and they will look to repeat as champions next year.